Okay, I'm back, and my next interview is with Chad Burris. Did I pronounce that right?
That's right, Chad Burris.
Okay.
Burris.
Burris.
I always feel like I have to spell it for people.
And so, Chad, tell me what your show name is.
My show is called 80's Spotlight.
And your air times, and if you're live.
Well, no, it's pre-recorded. It runs Tuesday evenings at 7, and right now there's a repeat Wednesdays at 2.
Okay, and tell me what specifically is 80's Spotlight?
Well, it's an hour of music from the 1980s. Each show I have a different theme, and I play both popular songs and obscure songs. I usually try and have a mixture of the two.
Okay. Chad, tell me, what do you prefer to be identified as? Because I kind of like asking this question. Are you a DJ? Do you consider yourself a radio personality, radio host? What do you...
I guess I would consider myself more of a DJ. I mean, during my show, I bill myself as the host of 80's Spotlight.
Okay.
You know, I've always wanted to be... I've never really considered myself more of a personality, you know, more of a behind-the-scenes type of person. But then I got my show.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
How we view ourselves is how we actually identify what exactly our title is.
Right. To me, a radio personality is more of an entertainer, you know, and I'm more of an announcer.
Huh.
If you want to put it that way.
Good point. Good point. So let me go ahead into the question. When you designed your show, what did you see, and what did the outline look like?
Well, yeah, I mean, when I designed my show, I knew I wanted it to be like an 80's music show. I knew I wanted to have a wide variety of genres and different types of music in that show, to kind of, you know, for some reason, for one reason to be like nostalgic about 80's music, but then another to like educate people who might not have heard those songs in a while about 80's music. So.
How did you choose the 80's?
Just what I grew up on, and what you know, the type of music that I like to listen to.
Wow. Has your show then? Let me just go back to this question. What's the flavor? What's the flavor? When I say that, what's the creativity or the creative niche through your eyes of the show?
Well, like I said, you know, it's mostly nostalgia. I mean, I think my promo it says, you know, journey back to the days of big hair and Rubik's Cubes and MTV and you know, I do different types of spotlights. I do spotlights on different years of the 1980s, different genres of the 1980s. Sometimes I'll just do a fun one of songs with the same word in the title.
Yeah.
You
know what? I like that. Because that is when Rubik's Cubes took off, and you're actually taking us back.
Yeah.
In time through the senses. That's pretty cool.
Right.
Nice. Has your show then evolved from the initial plan?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How has it evolved?
Well, I mean, you know, I had an initial plan of how I wanted my show to flow and the format and everything, and you know how I was going to put it together and produce it, and it's constantly evolving. I mean, I think, you know, I go back and listen to previous shows, and I've gotten better since then, as far as my delivery on the air, as far as how I produce it, as far as how, you know, it sounds on the air, and I've gotten better at putting playlists together and making them fit into certain themes. And
that's cool.
Yeah,
that is really cool. Who is your target audience and why?
My target audience?
Yeah.
Anybody who likes 80's music.
And I ask that question because who we think maybe our target audience really isn't. You may get some teenagers who listen to your show and say, "Hey, what is that? I like that."
Yeah. I mean, and that's part of the point. You know, I mean, it's for people to hear stuff that they don't hear anywhere else, and be interested in finding out more about it.
Right. So I want to ask this question. So emotions move people, and my question is: have you ever considered what emotion that you want to ignite. Is it catch fire, to arouse, to stimulate, to trigger something, to fuel something, to provoke something in people?
Well, I mean, me and just personally in general, I'm the type of person who likes to make people happy and laugh and smile, and you know, I I have fun doing the show, and I hope other people have fun listening to it. You know, so that's if I'm able to do that through music, that's a good thing.
That's cool.
So and like I said, you know, the nostalgia and just having fun with the music, and you know, I hope people enjoy listening.
That's cool. Okay, so here's the final question. What does community radio mean to you? As succinctly as you can, and maybe I said one sentence, but it can't be done in one sentence.
Right.
One or two sentences. What does community radio mean to you?
Well, community radio is radio, you know, for lack of a better word, by, for, and of the community. I mean, all the DJs here at WELT are part of our Fort Wayne community, and they're broadcasting to the Fort Wayne community, and you know, hopefully the community realizes the importance of having, you know, a voice for the community that you can't get anywhere else.
Right.
So yeah, I enjoy being part of the Fort Wayne community and being able to spread the message of that.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to allow you this final thought on whatever it is that you want to say. If it's about your show, if it's about you, you have the final thought.
Okay. Well, you know, in regards to the radio station, I'm just really proud of what we've been able to accomplish here at WELT and being part of it. And you know, I really enjoy doing my 80s Spotlight show, and I plan to continue with that. And I'm hoping that, you know, WELT will continue to grow, and people will find out what the advantages of community radio are.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.